Alright, this is the very long in the making, and probably a longer video than I would like, run of doing Hyperion Solo. I'm making this as just some Facebook comments. Said that people wanted to see what Hyperion side, especially engineering side, run solo would look like. It's brutal, it's difficult, especially because right now the AI has been very upgraded. So there will probably be some deaths in this video. I hope not. As you can see, I am stacked with ammo. I'm running a sniper rifle of some sort and an assault rifle. That's my recommended setup, especially because they fixed copians and fixed and broke copians, where they now swarm you from every spot imaginable at the end of one of the sides. Sniper rifle, because a lot of stuff is medium to long range, and can save you a lot of pain and hurt. I'm also just bringing some basic hydration, some healing. The other thing that you're going to want to notice is that I have 3 multi-tools. I have Quicksilver is my tractor, Harvester is my Cambio SRT with a full canister that is needed, and my plain Jane one multi-tool is a hand miner. You need all 3 of these for the engineering side. Once you get through the engineering side, you no longer need these. I'm taking a large backpack with me as well, just because. If you are looking for the special armor that's in there, taking the big backpack is definitely a must. With that, after going through the basic requirements, we'll come here to contracts, investigation, Project Hyperion, and accept offer. And away we go.
Hey, Arkin here. Thanks for heading back to 1X. I know it's not the most pleasant of places to spend a day, but the credits should more than make up for it.
Welcome to Rocket Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
You are clear to launch.
Landing gear raised. Weapons system is off. Shields are off.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
as you can tell, it took a couple of tries to get the hangar to open up. 2 or 3 times, that's pretty normal.
Engines are off.
Alright, now you really shouldn't be attempting these missions unless you've done a lot of the ASD stuff before, so like I'm not going to go super in depth to everything. Plus, this content's been out for a while by the time I'm making this, so probably redundant and whatever. So, obviously, engineering side, here we go. Actually, I'm going to top off my hydration and stuff first because engineering requires a lot of running and jumping, so we're just going to top off real quick with some good old IV nutrition. Hello. If you start Hyperion and your objective for thermal event does not show up, do not waste your time. Hop servers, get a different mission and everything. You're in a bugged instance. I'm going to put my tractor cannon away because right off the bat I'm going to need salvage, which is my harvester, and I'm going to need mining, which is my non-skid. First we'll come on in. Looks like somebody's been here, somebody recently. There's going to be 2 NPCs in the starting area. We won't judge me. One second. Sorry about that. IRL made an appearance. Okay, so you have 2 NPCs. You drop them. Make sure you're not in like an infinite spawning area. That would suck. There will be stalactites right here. Looks like someone's been through recently, so you would just blast these with your mining laser at full power. We do not care. We need them to explode. Once those are taken care of, go ahead and run forward, jump, get to cover, and start killing the 2 worms that popped on out to take you down. Okay, once you have those 2 down, this is a timed area. So, I'm gonna come over here. And by timed, I mean like stuff resets. So, as soon as you start healing or fixing that pipe, worms are gonna show up. I am not being the most accurate tonight. I'm a little out of practice. Just hit a quick repool. And we'll pull out our salvager again. We'll start fixing this pipe. Once that light on the left turns green, switch to your mining attachment and just start chomping away at these. Now these reset after a little bit, so I like to just keep the same tool out and just run to the next one. Oh, and we got NPCs coming. Lovely. Okay. Now that might mess up with our timing, but we hope not. Now the NPCs right now are very upgraded. They are ignoring their inaccuracy ratios or accuracy ratios, which means they are hitting almost every single shot, and they're hitting you from the max distance possible, and it's just ridiculous. So doing Hyperion Solo right now is very, very difficult just from the NPC aspect. So just as a heads up, FPS is not your thing, do not try to attempt this solo. Hopefully you did that all fast enough, which we did. Grab your data. Oh, there's the last oh, there's cover. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice. Okay. Moving on to the next thing to do. Now, we need to do a couple of things here. First of all, I am under fire from NPCs again. And at this point, we're going to start taking damage from the radiation bursts that are happening, those green waves. Also, the next part requires me to use a tractor cannon. So I'm going to switch my Quicksilver multi-tool on. So that green blast that just goes by, that's a radiation flare. And that is a boss worm, as I like to say. A lot of NPCs. A lot of worms. So, post up here when the game is doing this. I like to just look at the ballistic, sniper, work down the big worm until I get the red X. I have to be careful at this point because you need these plasma batteries and you need them over in the reactor area. I just like to pick them up, put them on there. And the reason why you need to be careful is a stray shot sets those off and they explode, and that sucks because you need all three of them. There are plenty in this area. You just have to go all the way deep. You just have to go all the way deep into that area to find them. And there's more NPCs, it's more of a hassle, more of a time crunch. And nobody likes spending forever doing Hyperion because the NPCs are all on steroids. So, we'll start just moving these plasma batteries into position. That's that radioactive wave. Thankfully it's not hitting us. So, these three batteries need to go into these vents. Once you've gotten all three, which they all go in pretty easy. It looks like there was one left over, but it's okay. I can an extra one. You download the stuff from here. Sweet. And we're on to the next thing. The next thing, we need to get up to that control room. Also going to hit a quick reboot because there's a lot of NPCs coming up. I like to do the entire engineering run with just a sniper rifle. You take your sniper rifle of choice. I'm running the AO3 because I like the AO3. Zenith is also an amazing choice and I highly recommend it. It is a great rifle and I use it a lot. Just not using it today. Okay, so there's normally NPCs in here. They came out and attacked me, but then a ton come from this elevator. And they come as soon as you walk into this room. So, and like I said, the NPCs are on steroids right now. Just make sure you're clear. And move on up. Obviously I did switch to my assault rifle, but there'll be two dudes in this room. That guy I just killed. This guy right there. I'm not really looting too much, but I've always had good luck in this box. I'm just gonna check it out. If you need a teal rifle or a teal pistol, there you go. These boxes just have always had good luck, but nothing today. Okay. At the control room, we're gonna go ahead and hit upload. Now, as soon as you do that, two guys will spawn. And then we're moving on. If you did not bring proper medical equipment, you can come over here and make it. Alright, here we go. Now we have to watch out for the blasts and time this well. Check this one while we wait for the thing to go off, which it's about to. Let it go by, give it another second, and then run. Drop on down. You can also take the not as fast way. I like to come here, get behind this rock. Take out the worms. Great job. Thing's about to go off again. Duck down. Maybe a quick heal. Maybe not. There you go. Watch your suit integrity and everything. I did not. Okay. Here this is the point where you need all 3 of the tools, so it's a little bit hard. The last one that you need is your tractor cannon, so I'm just going to put that one away and equip my mining one. Now, you can step right here and be safe, and mine away at these stalagmites, whatever, and melt them away. You need to break these, get on top of this device, fix the broken coolant canister, and then move the battery that is right here, move this plasma fuel cell, and move it inside of the device. So the doorways, you know, unblocked, but it's not open. So we gotta come up here, salvage, and repair this. Okay. It is repaired. Then we grab our plasma fuel cell, turn it, get it to where it says attaching valid, take cover from the blast. Once that blast goes off and you see everything work, you hit download data. Now NPCs will start spawning at this point to come and take you down, so please be careful. They're a lot. Okay. Okay, there you go. Now we're just about done with the engineering side. We have a lot of NPCs in front of us and a lot of EVA combat coming up. These NPCs already know I'm here. Some of them are dead already, meaning they ran into the tripwire that was right there. So we're just going to run through this section, be really cautious, check our corners, check our angles. Okay, there's normally a guy there and a guy there. They're dead. Perfect. So let's hit a quick retool while we're waiting. Oh, there was the blast. Never mind. Here we go. Whoa. I fell. Okay, never mind. We're gonna come back up. My suit integrity is at 8. We're gonna wait for the next blast and then go again. Let's go. Okay. Jump. Jump. I like to go the safe way. Jump. Jump. And jump. Climb. This one sometimes has good stuff. Tool safe vest. I have that already. It's cool. So a little roleplay clothing. It's really doing any good, but just because that is funny, we're taking that. Okay. And onto the power core. For this run, I need reagent 3 code. Depending on what you're doing, you might need different ones of these. Different Wicklow items require different codes. The Polaris requires one of all 9. Anyways, if you don't care, go for whichever one is easiest. I always stop here to check for anything halfway decent, like paramed refills. Those are always important. If you don't have a triple takedown pistol, I have quite a few at this point. Right. Now, we're going to test to see if this is fixed or not, but you typically are safe on this balcony from the blast, for the most part. You take like a little bit, but nothing like to actually worry about. Now, you need to clear all 6 of these platforms. And a lot of these platforms have a lot of dudes on them. So watch out. And this is why we take a long-range weapon, like the AO3. Not the best sniper in the game. Not the probably most favorite of a lot of people, but it's my favorite, and that's what I have fun with. See, as you can see, each blast I'm getting just a little bit of rad, but nothing like awful. So. You have to watch out. Again, the AI has been crazy upgraded. Well, not upgraded, it's broke, and they're going to leave it this way, apparently. I really hope they rescind that to some degree. Because I think them hitting me from 200 yards out with a P4 with iron sights hitting me in the head is a little ridiculous. See what I mean? There's still more dudes up there. But again, they have insanely good accuracy. Okay. So 6 is not clear. I was about to say clear. So 6 is probably clear now. But we're going to double check it later. We're going to clear 1. Typically, each platform has 3+ people, 3 to 6. Okay. Oh, still more on one. We're going to wait for the next blast to go off before jumping on down to EVA combat around the area. That blast is deadly in here. Like, in heavy armor, it'll take one blast, probably take you down to like 60 to 40, in between 40 and 60% suit integrity. It's painful. Don't get caught slacking. Those little green beads that show on up in the sky, in the air around you, the atmosphere around you, like those, that is a good indication that the blast is about to happen. There's 2 guys off of platform 2, there's the 3rd. And then the guys from platform 3 notice you, and they start shooting at you. Watch out. Stay frosty. Move cover to cover. Keep an eye on your ammo count, too. And you're just going to move from platform to platform, clearing each one of enemies. Because there's another blast coming, I won't make it across in heavy armor. because the AI has been upgraded or is broken and they're not going to fix it, however you want to do that, I do not recommend. So normally what I would do is I would get to here, I'd clear platform 4, clear platform 5 from right here, and then do the actual part of this that you need to do. But because the AI is basically going to catch sight of you, you're dead, I'm going to clear each one of these platforms to make sure that we are in the clear. Oh, there's another one. Is clear. We're going to check 5. 5 is not. Five is possible clear. After this blast, we're going to head on over and find out. I should have waited another second before running. Oh well. Moving on over to 5 will also tell us if 4 is clear, and see, 5 is not clear. I cannot shoot deviate. I'm not very good at it. Yeah. Once you get here, it's also very easy to check to see if 6 is clear. Right now. 6 is clear. Are you serious? Okay. So, and they're all clear. Now you can use these little busted panels as cover as well from the radiation blast. I probably should have stopped. Noise. Okay, so we need to pull the levers on each one of these stations in order from 1 to 6. It's timed, you don't have all day. And this is why we clear the stations before running this. Because trying to take down 3 to 5 guys that have insanely good accuracy and damage output while on a timer is stressful. Thankfully, I didn't take the full blast, but I did take some. Okay. Moving on to 3. Okay, 3's done. We're going to wait for the next blast because we will not make that jump. I think you have 12 bursts before it resets. So I think this is number 3 or 4 or something. I'm breaking the rule. Keep a gun out. Because I think sometimes number 6 will respawn 1 or 2 dudes in the time it takes you to do all of this. And that sucks. So there's 4. And we're not going to make it to 5. So let's check number 6. Not seeing anybody. Hear a shot? Or was that something else? And sometimes it freaks out. So do a little jig to get it to wake up when you land. There's 5. And number 6 has a shield, so you can just get straight to it. Code 3. So I'm going to go on over and stage to do it. just going to stage right here. So to get reagent code 3, you have to first connect the terminal to the central computer, and then hit that button, and then get to cover. And here we go. So I'll just let it say connected. And this is all in EVA, so it's all a lot of fun. Okay, perfect. And there you go. You just completed the research, or the engineering side of Hyperion. You could die right now. Doesn't matter. You got this part done. We need to find the exit, which is where those white ASD letters are over yonder. So we will make a run for it. Now, if you've taken an injury, like a tier 1 or a tier 2 or something, this would be the time that you would return to the lobby, heal up real quick, and then continue on with... Whoa, never seen that before. Yeah, we're going to take that. We're going to put the parallax in. We're going to equip that because it's an LMG. Can't fit in my backpack. Nothing else is important. This is what's the most important thing. Geist armor. If you find an ASD core, it is worth mucho dinero, which is Spanish for a lot of money. So, just as a heads up, there's 3 boxes. There's the one in there, this one right here, and this one over here in the corner. These boxes only spawn the cores, and if it's not there, it's not there. So because I found this gun, I'm just going to get to the lobby real quick and store this in my local inventory, and then we'll get on to the research side. Terribly sorry about that delay. If I can figure out how to edit videos and do like timestamps or time passing, I will. I do not have those skills as of yet. So, we have successfully completed engineering side. Now we're going to do the research side. Now, the research side is quite a bit easier than engineering side. A lot less mechanics. I am only going to show you the regeneration analysis data in this video because it's the last one I need, and it's one of the easiest. So come with me, have your assault rifle ready and or a sniper for just the beginning room, because things are going to get difficult here really quick. Yep, there he goes. Come on, buddy. See what I mean? What was that? 43 yards with a 43 meters with a shotgun hits me. Wow. There'll be 3 guys there. So one's down. Switch to the old assault rifle. The other guy. We are injured. Okay. Quartz with a sight on it that it's not supposed to be able to have. Interesting. And the plasma yeah. That needs to be fixed. I don't care. Ooh, a Ripper SMG? Those are rare. I'll pick that up. Now, you've probably seen in your investigations panel that there is a mission for the ASD research site that's worth 1 million AUEC for completing. That is the lab sample that you have to find in boxes. It may or may not even be in a session that you play through. If you find it, then accept the mission and turn it in at the end. But none of what I'm doing or where I'm at should be new to you because you've already done the other ASD missions. So I'm not really explaining what I'm doing. Just or where I'm going, I should say. I'm explaining what I'm doing plenty. Probably too much. Oh. Wow, that's a first. Never had the guys at the bottom expecting me. But maybe this will get the Copians to come out where I can kite them and kill them easier. Oh, I'm still dead. Okay. Thought I saw 2 guys, not just one. We'll repool real quick. From freaking where, dude? Okay. Yep, down there. That's what I thought. Man, this AI is not playing around. I hate this. It just makes it impossible to solo without like a lot of prep and a lot of like skill. You've got to know respawn, how it goes. In a duo, this doesn't seem like it'd be difficult. Okay, any second the coping machine. So, try to kite them, keep backpedaling, strafing, keep moving. Like I said, an assault rifle is needed. Ridiculous. Okay. This is another one of the Geist armor boxes. It will have a helmet. Again, if it has the ASD one, it is valuable. Anything else is not really worth it. Desert Shadow SMG. I'm just gonna pick it up. I think I have a buddy that wants one. Okay. So what I'm looking for is the medical regen one, which is one floor above me. All I'm going to do, I'm going to strafe on over. I'm going to avoid the center because if you go to the center, a ton of them enemies will spawn. There's a backpack box. Again, if you want all the sets, sweet, I have them all. It's a lot of fun. The ASD ones are the ones that you want. Those are the most valuable. The only thing I'm missing for a set is the legs. So, where I'm going to get the regen data is where the legs spawn. So, here's hoping. Someone's been here recently. So in this room is where you find the regen stuff, and there will be a guy that constantly respawns with a pistol. You make yourself your way to the back, download the data. Again, none of this should be new because you did all of the missions before, so you explored maybe a little bit. Desert, standard. Bummer. No ASD legs for me today. I'm gonna check this box just for the fun of it. I don't even bother looking for the lab sample because it's such a rare spawn. So, okay. At this point, you're going to want to retool, heal anything you got wrong, because we're going to fight our way into the actual Hyperion area, and that is difficult to do. And you can only get there from the bottom of research, currently. There is a loop, but it's very difficult. Okay. And I'm not going to bother checking the boxes, because I already have everything except for the legs. So I'm just going to drop these bad guys along the hallway. We called the elevator. That's going to spawn in a ton of enemies. Well, normally it does. There they are. Basically, these are two different factions fighting you and each other for everything that's going on here. Anyways, moving on. Elevator arrives, take the elevator on up, and congrats. You have completed the research side of doing a solo Hyperion run. As you can can see, for sniper ammo, I've gone through 200-ish rounds. Not very good, not very accurate. And I've also gone through quite a bit of assault rifle ammo. And we're not even to the best part, Site B. Site B is loaded with enemies. Go slow, go easy, clear your corners. I'll show you where most of the spawns are. We'll get through this. Okay. Down we go. Into the depths. Alright. 2 enemies in this room coming from the left. Why is the game freaking out? Here we go. There's one down. Sometimes this guy notices, sometimes he doesn't. This time he does. Sweet. Okay. If you wanted the Fresnel LMG, here it is. It's situational. At best. Now, the purple boxes in Site B have a chance of spawning a key card to your Mondi. Something completely different. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't bother. Typically, it's only the boxes in the very central area, but you can find them pretty much anywhere. Check the purple boxes. If there's a yellow card that says placeholder, pick it up. It's important. Run away with it. Oh, Hail 3 ammo. Perfect. Now there's some new armor, or some new weapons. Excuse me. Excuse me. There are some rare boxes that are in here that have rare loot. I'll show you where some of them are. I'm not going to check all of them because I don't really need it, and this is mainly a video on how to do this whole mission rather than just the loot. I'll show you where most of them are. Okay, this is where things get intense. There'll be miniguns and snipers and, assault dudes. You gotta keep your head on a swivel and keep looking. I'm gonna read through it real quick. Here we go. There's guys with miniguns. There's guys. There's guys with snipers. There's a ton of hostiles moving in on you. And like I said, they all have crazy good accuracy and high damage. So watch yourself. Keep an eye on the turrets up top. Make sure they stay clear. Use cover. Do not leave the elevator until you're sure you've taken down quite a few dudes. Should be all from the left. There should be a couple more guys on the right. Let's sweep and clear. Keep. Okay. Top is probably gonna be safe now. That'll give you a jump scare. Okay. Before I show you where some of the loot is, I just want to make sure that it's clear. Looks like it is. Okay. Excellent. So. Quite a bit of depth. Did somebody leave a door open? No, they did not. Very rude. Okay. Specialty loot boxes. Not this one. Just checking it for ammo. Parallax. Perfect. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba. Specialty loot boxes. I know I don't know where one is for the legs, but anyways. First one. Back here. Cobalt Arms Halcyon. All of that set is very Roblocky. It's very cool. I like it. The mire is most valuable because you use it for a Wicklow trade. The red smolder is the coolest. Here's another one of the specialty loot boxes. Again, Halcyon Arms. Cool looking. Oh, and they're all heavy armors. Okay. This is where things can get really bad for you really quick if you're playing solo and you don't know what you're doing. First of all, open that, be a good person. Next, you have 2 snipers on each balconies on the side, so 2 over there, 2 behind this giant rock pillar. It's a tough shot. I also suck. So. As you can see, they already know where you are. Because we think this is okay. Yeah. Ooh. Where did that one come from? Looks like from over there. Yep, there it is. Okay, so there's 3 on that side too. That's lovely. It's new. Okay. Move on up. Okay. I like to use this little window to find all of the NPCs, bring them down, and line up quite a few headshots. There's also a minigun. Yes, lots of miniguns. There's a lot of dudes. I just have to know where a lot of them are and where they spawn from. Again, this is not supposed to be a solo mission. If you're like, oh my gosh, how is somebody supposed to just be able to do this? You're not supposed to be able to just do this. This is not a solo event. I heard another sniper, but I don't see the other sniper. Shot at on our way. Oh, there he is. Moving up. I think it should still have enemies on the right. Yep, there he is. Got him. More parallax ammo, which is perfect. Okay. Another rare armor loot box right here. Halcyon arms again. Wow, that's really bad luck. This is also where you go to the Yormondi fight, which is down there. Lots of death. I'm gonna switch to parallax in case somebody surprises me. Okay, so there. He surprised me. Didn't have his gun out though. We got lucky. Okay. Ooh, jump scare, jump scare. That was almost a death right there. I'm going to show you that that's a loot room that we're trying to get to. Those guys are not supposed to be advancing. This is fine. This is fine. This is what we want in our Star Citizen. We want the NPCs to just automatically know who you are. Those 3 NPCs are actually supposed to be waiting for you out here at different positions, but since they upgraded everything and broke a few things, this is how we get to a loot room that has some more armor sets. I will always pick up Francis the Stormwall plushies. Okay. So this is a loot room. You can find some legs in here, which are the smolder legs. Devastator. AO3 and parallax. The ammo pool smiles upon me. Okay, then I'll just show you this. That is the hallway we just had the jump scare in. That's a quick way out. Here's some more Fresnel LMGs.
Emergency access granted.
Oh, bad plan. Very bad plan. NPCs respawning already. Run away. Hopefully they don't follow us. If they do, we'll take them out. Same. It's a weird place for that gun to be. Another leg armor box is right here. I don't know where the third one is. If there is a third one. I'm sure there is. But I don't know where it is. So, here we go. Gonna switch to some distance. We got a whole hallway full of enemies. No, there's some mines on the floor around that door. I'm just stressed about those NPCs respawning. Don't want them to follow me and surprise me. Okay, moving up. Pretty sure I got them all. Okay. We're gonna hit another repool. Okay. Okay, there's one. Again, barely takes sight. Only fires one bullet, yet somehow I get shot twice. But again, CIG believes that this is fine. There's a big guy over there. Where is he? Oh, it's damaged. Dang it. Okay. There'll be two guys kind of bugged over here still. Normally there's a guy with a sniper over here, but don't know where he is. Here's another specialty box. It has the smolder core in it this time. Okay. 0448, some more Fresnels, another box, another smolder, 0448, yep. 0448.
Access granted.
I don't know who sent you here, or why, but you will not interrupt my work. This setback is a minor annoyance at best. I will not stop pursuing our ascension. Humanity can be so much more than we are, and I am finished being constrained and deterred by small minds with no vision. I will remake us, and you will thank me.
So we found the Meyer core that's important for Wicklow trading. I'm picking it up just to pick it up. Got another Fresnel, some other parts don't really care for. That is a score. Holy shnikes. Alright. That's an awesome find. Oh boy. Okay. This is the most difficult part of the entire mission coming up. 3 miniguns, tons of NPCs, tons of angles. Yikes. Go slow, checking corners. Why is that door broken open? I don't like this at all. That door should not be stuck open. That concerns me. again, I'm checking the purple boxes in case there is a Humanity keycard in there. I doubt I'll find one this far. It's deep in, but... And again, healing after every little fight is necessary. Tons of NPCs, dude. See that? He wasn't even looking at me half the time. Always bring one grenade on this mission. It's for right here. Recool, rest, and regroup. Take just a minute to shake out the nerves, because you're about to do the most difficult part of all of Hyperion. You're about to take on 3 manned miniguns all at once. And it's difficult. There's one. We got lucky with that one, I'll be honest. I expected him to be facing our way, and I was just going to pull back, but... 0448 was the last code.
Access granted.
I was right. This is bugged. Okay, sometimes they can shoot through walls though, so I'm not gonna risk it in there. I hope they fixed it. And it looks like somebody's been there very recently because backpacks are still on the ground. Okay, middle one is clear for some reason. Sniper. Just as deadly as the minigun. But not quite. Okay. Miniguns are clear.
Access granted.
Someone's been here stupid recent. If the backpacks are still on the ground. So like there's the Meyer backpack. That's also a Meyer backpack. Oh no, that's the patina, that's the Halcyon. So you'll find 2 backpacks in here. Halcyon. Quartz lumen, some AO3. So I have a bunch of the quartz. There should be a sniper right there. Baddie on the far side. Okay, let's kill that sniper. He's got an AO3, so AO3s can be deadly. Where'd that other jump? Looks like he was thinking about getting all of that minigun. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, but I like my backpack. But I have more than the Meyer. And I already have it. I'm just grabbing extras for fun. Okay. Ton of NPCs down here. We're almost in. We are almost done. There's some NPCs in the back. Sometimes they come out, sometimes they don't. So you have to watch out. And there's some NPCs down here. Okay, ammo box in here. Parallax. Oh, it's handy. those guys have parallaxes too. Yeah, well, not like they're hurting for it or anything, so. If I find it, sweet. I'm not gonna go looking for it though. Okay. Yeah, my guy had AO3. There you go. We have a tier 3, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez. Again. Take your time, go slow, be methodical. You have some time before respawns. Just work the room. Pretty much out the far side down. There's some guys below me. There's this guy. Then there'll be one more. At least in that first area. Could have if I checked it. Okay, there'll be one guy over there in the corner. There'll be two guys down that hallway. We're gonna deal with that next. Pretty sure I've taken out everybody down here, but I'm just gonna double check. Yep. Yeah, after finding that executive edition. Sweet. Here's another backpack box. Purple box. Okay, there's one more dude. And sometimes two guys will spawn out of this elevator that are also in that red and black Citadel armor that are supposed to be elite NPCs with heavier armor and everything like that. So just watch out. Sometimes they spawn, sometimes they don't. And they typically come running once you get to this point from this direction. So they haven't been spawning recently. So bug feature, I don't know. Yeah, we're almost done with the solo Hyperion run. Okay, welcome to the super creepy room. I'm gonna show you where the loot is first. Helmets. Okay, my recommendation for this room, you're gonna run up, you're gonna step onto this, you're gonna run immediately back, find cover, because 3 heavily armored NPCs are gonna come through that door. Reload. And get ready for the last one. They are wielding the Fresnel LMGs. They hit hard. They have extra accuracy and extra damage. And then just wait. Okay. Congratulations. You have killed all enemy NPCs on your way to a solo Hyperion run. We used a ton of ammo, ton of life. We resulted in a tier 3. Feel free to look about the cabin. You're about to conduct an experiment. Most of the purple boxes in here just hold food. Oh, kind of lame. Yeah, vandal. Food. Another Corbell box. This time it has the patina. You'll come into this room. Climb the ladder. Again, just food. Come here to the lab. Input data.
Initializing Project Hyperion. Preparing patterns for the region for processing. Stand by. Commencing imprints recombination. Process complete. Power down. Data results compiled and ready for
You've
download.
conducted the experiment. Now download the results.
Recombinant sample has been
You
delivered
are
to
6,700 and some odd thousand AUEC richer. You have that new. Here's another box.
Data's coming through clean. Just what I like to see. Thanks for making it happen.
So, you're richer. You've just made quite a bit of money. You have that new recombinant loot item at your home inventory, and you've completed Hyperion Solo. Good freaking job. This took a little bit longer because I was just explaining things, and the NPCs are a lot more difficult, so it definitely took quite a bit of time. But congratulations. We'll hit a quick clapping in the elevator. Ooh, yeah. And you're back to the lobby. The end of where I'm gonna put this tutorial, so I mean, really, thank you guys so much for watching this, however many of you ever watch this. Nice little cheer. I have no idea what my other emails are, and at ease, so appreciate you all.